The garden doesn't lie. While truth thrives where systems fail. When I step into my garden, I see something that America's power structures and these digital platforms still haven't learned. The garden doesn't handicap anybody. The garden doesn't filter anybody. The garden doesn't suppress anybody. The garden doesn't choose favorites. If you have an equivalent yard, equivalent soil, equivalent sunlight, and equivalent space, you can succeed. Period. No one has to be pushed down for someone else to rise. No one has to be handicapped for someone else to grow. The garden is the only place where fairness is not a slogan. It's a law. But when I step back into the world, America, YouTube, these systems, I see something different. I see structures built on the idea that somebody must be limited so somebody else can be lifted. Somebody must be filtered so somebody else can be amplified. Somebody must be slowed down so somebody else can be pushed forward. And the truth is this: I don't think like that. I don't operate like that. I don't teach like that. And I don't live like that. I don't have hatred in my heart for anybody. I'm not looking for an enemy. I'm not looking for a villain. I'm not looking for someone to blame. I speak truth. And truth doesn't require hatred to stand. When I look at the garden, I see God's order. When I look at these systems, I see man's insecurity. The garden says grow. The system says wait your turn. The garden says there is enough. The system says only a few can rise. The garden says sow and reap. The system says perform and hope. And here's the part that frustrates people. If these platforms, YouTube, America, any of them, are not trying to intentionally harm anybody, then let truth be spoken. Let truth stand. Let truth breathe. Let truth rise. Because the only people who fear truth are the ones who benefit from distortion. I'm not asking for special treatment. I'm not asking for a shortcut. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm asking for the same thing the garden gives every seed: a fair chance, a clear space, an unfiltered environment to grow. The garden taught me something America never did. You don't have to handicap one plant for another plant to flourish. You don't have to suppress one voice for another voice to be heard. You don't have to silence one truth for another truth to survive. So when I speak from the garden. I speak from clarity. I speak from responsibility. I speak from alignment. And I speak without hatred. Because hatred is a man-made system, but truth is a God-made one. If you want to understand me, understand this. I don't think like the power structures of America. I don't think like the algorithm. I don't think like the system that needs someone to be handicapped. I think like the garden. And the garden doesn't lie.